Hi, my name's Zach Mayfield and I'm not wearing pants, but I do have a backpack. And within this backpack is all of the camera gear I need to make videos and photographies, pictures. Me particularly, I make YouTube content full time and I also like to take some nice photos because I like to. Everything that I need to create good videos and photos is in this backpack. So I guess we'll just start with the bag itself. This is the Peak Design backpack. I don't know which model. It's got pockets everywhere, which I like, and it's decently comfortable. By the way, all this stuff will be linked in the description, because if you look at those links, then I make monies, so thank you. Do I have anything in here? In this pouch here is my camera strap, which is also Peak Design. Isn't that a cool YouTube focus shot? Isn't that epic? And also in this top pouch, I keep a red tool so I can look like a pretentious filmmaker guy. Now let's move on to this side. Over here, in this little pouch, I keep my switch pod, which I absolutely adore so much. It's great for vlogging and setting up quick shots on the go because it's got the magnetic tripod legs. On top of it, I have a Manfrotto tripod head, or whatever you call it, ball joint.
Super Bowl.
And it's cool, on the backpack it has these little strap danglers which can hold the stuff in there. Other side, we have another Peak Design item. I guess I'm somewhat of a fan. Over on this side is the Peak Design carbon fiber tripod. This thing is amazing. Sometimes I like to go hiking in the woods, and this is a great tripod for that because it doesn't add a lot of weight to my pack. These two items have different mounts on top. This one has a little bit smaller one, and this one has a little bit
bigger one.
But guess what? Peak Design has made a dual plate. It's the best $25 I've spent in the past year, no joke. It has this plate and this plate built in. They're kind of stacked. Basically, I can use that plate on all of my mounting systems for my inside rig, like this whole light microphone setup, and my traveling tripods. You guys hold down the fort, okay? Good boys. Am I clipping?
Welcome to my channel.
Sony a7S III, best camera I've ever owned. I absolutely love it. For content creating, filmmaking, even photography, it's really good. I love the 4K on this camera. I shoot in 420 10-bit, so it's a lot easier to edit on my older iMac. So I'm not shooting in the max quality this camera offers, but I think the footage looks incredible still. Currently, I'm rocking the small rig a7S III cage with little Peak Design strap holders on the side. It does make my setup a little bit heavier, but the primary reason I'm doing that is so that I can have the Rode Wireless Go 2 receiver next to my shotgun mic. I love that new freaking lav mic. It just frees me up to do funny shots where I can be super far away from the camera. And to make those two microphones work in tandem, I have a Rode splitter cable. So it has the output of the Deity D4 Duo, my little shotgun mic, and the Wireless Go 2 receiver going into my camera to the left and right channels, so I can have audio wherever I want to be. My main lens for content creation for video is this 20mm 1.8G lens from Sony. It's so stinking good. You get beautiful depth of field if that's what you're into. It's wide, but not too wide where it looks fisheye and weird. And I don't have to worry about having stabilization in my lenses because the active stabilization in the a7S III is wonderful in my opinion. It's really good. All right, let's bust into the bag. What are we thinking, folks? Should we? Wow. Oh my. Have you ever seen cinematography like this? I got a stain in here. So that was from my trip to Vancouver. Here is my second and only other lens for the a7S III. It's the Helios 442 58mm vintage lens. This lens is so much fun. I got it for $100 on eBay, including shipping, and it's just an absolute blast. It's so much cheaper than buying like a 50mm G Master or even a 50mm Sigma. Actually pretty sharp, especially when you stop down a little bit. You can get crazy flares that you really can't get with modern photography lenses at all. And it has that vintage softness and just totally different vibe. I don't need all my footage to look totally the same. I kind of like to mix things up to keep it appealing and interesting. Variety. It's cool. So this has the Sony E-mount adapter that came with it from eBay, but I can get different adapters to work with different cameras. And we're about to get into my second camera here. Just give me a second. Also for the Helios is this 49 to 82mm step-up ring. It's absolutely absurd. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so thin. But it's nice because I don't have to have a bunch of filters stacked on top of each other. It's just one goofy looking filter to work with my ND. What else do we got in here? What other goodies we got? Oh, hi, baby. It's the Fuji X-T4. I kept it, you danguses. You thought I was gonna sell this? It's a beautiful APS-C camera, and I have an adapter that works with my Sigma 18 to 35. Can we do a video Photoshop? That's what it looks like. This will be my photo camera. That will be my video camera. Capiche, okay? Now let's move into this bag within a bag. It's the Peak Design Tech Pouch. Peak Design stuff is so expensive, but damn it, it's beautiful. I feel like camera Batman. It's awesome. Here's my third camera in this whole setup. It's the Insta360 1R with the Leica mod. So I can shoot in 5.3K, I think it is. Hi, how we doing? I have this little half cage that I also mentioned in the review, but it's great because you just slide the camera in. And then I also have this camera mount here for the cold shoe, which is perfect for the POV photography stuff I want to get into. So that little guy kind of lives in there, and I can just swap it out quickly for this magnetic mount. Come on, baby. First thing I'm looking at here is the Rode Wireless Go transmitters. These are super great. I'm working on a review of these right now. 2 lav mics in here, which I really like. They came with the Tascam DR10L kit that I bought for wedding films back in the day, but they work great with the Rodes. Bumblebee Industries makes this invisible lav covers kit really cheap on B&H, but basically it's these little stick mounts that go inside your shirt so you can hide lav mics, 2 backup A7S batteries, and then also 2 backup Fuji X-T4 batteries. Then in here is my ND filter with my Tiffin ProMist 1/8 stuck to it. And then I have a couple of backup audio cables that could help with the lav mic or the deity mic if something would go wrong. Is that everything? My biggest point of contention right now is drones. I currently have the DJI FPV kit, which is really fun and different than what I'm used to, and I have the classic Mavic Air 2. Right now, I'm kind of leaning toward the Mavic Air 2 because it's a smoother flying experience with a camera that I like a little bit better, and it can fit in a compact case that it comes with the Fly More combo, and that case can fit in my camera bag here. I could still fit everything in one backpack. So I'm either gonna keep the Mavic Air 2 or get rid of both drones. I'm kind of just trying to minimize everything I have so that everything in my kit are things that I use, because if I have extra gear laying around, I either wanna sell it or give it away so that somebody can actually put it to good use and it's not just rotting in my closet. I'm still gonna test a lot of new gear on my other channel, but this is kind of the definitive
good gear that I'm using.
That's my cat's butthole. And also, thank you so much for watching this video. Huge shout out to my patrons who support every month. Really appreciate you guys there. I have started a Discord, which I'm still figuring out, but it's gonna be a cool place for us to hang out. We can text chat, voice chat. You can share your work to get feedback from me or other people. And it's just gonna be a good time. We can play video games together using Discord. I'm really excited to start pushing that to you guys so we can connect more. That's really what I want from this channel, is just to spend time with you guys. And I really appreciate if you would join over on that server. That would be fun. And also, thanks for being you. Have fun creating whatever you're making. Love you all.